What is good, people? What is good, people? We're back with another live stream, another episode here on my channel. Everyone, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay locked in. Please forgive me for last night. I did a stream. I did an NFL stream betting podcast yesterday. Went to take a little nap, and that nap turned into waking up at midnight. So forgive me for that. But we're still here. We're still going to do this preview. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Shout out to Stretford Gamer TV. Everyone make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Before we even get into the events for the game today, I have to show something. This is necessary. Rafael Varane has announced his retirement from football at 31 years old. This was a shocker. I can't lie. Waking up to this news, that's crazy. And he has to get credit for he has to be one of the most accomplished footballers ever. I don't think that's an exaggeration to say. I don't know if he gets the credit he deserves from a big picture perspective in terms of, is he one of the best center backs to ever do it? I don't think people really talk about him in that vein. People always say he's a great player, top professional, but do they talk about him like he's one of the greatest center backs who has ever laced it up? I don't think he gets that credit. But if you look at his resume, I mean, look at this. 8 World Cups, 4 times Champions League winner, 4 times FIFA Club World Cup winner, 3 times La Liga winner, 3 times UEFA Super Cup winner, Nations League, FA Cup, Copa del Rey. There's more, right? Carabao Cup. Like, he's won everywhere he went, he won. Everywhere he went, he won. So he's got to get some credit, man. He's a top player. And I think even at his time at United, that even though we struggled at points and he struggled with injuries, when he was on the pitch, he didn't let us down. He really didn't let us down. I still think he could start for us right now. I still think he's probably a better center back than Lisandro Martinez right now. Seriously. And that's not shade. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. And he must have thought to himself, like, maybe he's fallen a bit out of love with the process because of all the injuries he's gone through, and maybe he just doesn't want to go through that anymore. You feel me? Like, or maybe he comes back in 2 or 3 years, who knows? Because he could easily go to Saudi and just make just unreal amounts of money if he wanted to right now. He's at Como. I think I saw a report that he's planning to stay with Como and maybe be a part of the backroom staff, I'm guessing. But just a top player. And I had to give him his flowers because I've been watching him since he was really young, since he was like in his early 20s, right? He very similar to Euro, broke onto the scene young and really just stayed at the highest level, played in the biggest games, just never let his teams down. So I had to give him his flowers. Shout out to Rafael Varane, man. I wanted to point that out. He deserves all the flowers, man. All the flowers. But let's talk about Manchester United now. Manchester United versus FC Twente later this afternoon, evening for the folks who are watching from the UK. Obviously off the back of a disappointing draw, we need to win this match. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If he plays a strong team, I don't mind it, but we need to win this match. You feel me? I think Europa League should be the priority. I think you saw the title of this stream. Europa League needs to be the priority. Absolutely needs to be the priority. When you think about our chances in the league, the Europa League being a bigger competition than the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, the only way Ten Hag can have a hope of redeeming himself is by winning this competition. You feel me? He needs to win this competition. Like, it's a must. It's an absolute must. You feel me? And you have to start off by getting these 3 points against FC Twente. I don't know much about FC Twente. I'll be real with you. I don't. But we should be beating them. Let's be real. I don't even need to know too much about their lineup to know that we should be beating them. We'll get into what I think the lineup should be. You feel me? We'll get into what I think the lineup should be. But yeah, no, we have no business losing this game. Let's get into who I think should start. Let's get into who I think should start. I'll get right into it. Let's share my screen. Shout out Regis to Kev. Now he's got to improve the football too. No, listen, I agree. I don't want him to stay. I'm talking about it from the higher ups, what they might be thinking, what Ten Hag might be thinking to save his job. I think he should go no matter unless this man wins like two or three trophies. Like I don't care, honestly. Or unless he wins like the Prem, which is not happening. You feel me? So yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Pull it up. Yeah, here we go. Zoom in this bad boy real quick. All right, we'll start at the back. I definitely think Diogo Dalot should be playing. Obviously, Onana is going to be playing. What? Why is Messi coming up when I search Onana? That's crazy. And Rooney. Yeah, that's crazy. I typed in Onana and Wayne Rooney and Messi popped up. This thing is burnt out. We'll go with Lisandro Martinez. Do I even want him to start? I don't even know. I'll get back to the Lisandro one. I might swap him out. Delict. And then obviously the magician. Mazraoui has been fantastic, by the way. I want to point that out. Nusayr Mazraoui is a proper player. Like his technical ability is out of this world. And he was sitting on the bench for Bayern Munich. Like, let me not even say sitting on the bench, but he just wasn't getting consistent game time. I'd start Ugarte in this game. I would start Kobe Mainoo in this game because he played really well. And I'd start Christian Eriksen. Yep, that's what I do. And then up top, give me Xerxes. Give me, you know what? Give me Ahmad here. And give me Marcus Rashford. I'll give me Marcus Rashford. I think I'd go with this right now. What are y'all's thoughts on this? I think this lineup, obviously, again, I always start with balance. You got to balance the team out. This team has all the balance you want in it. Xerxes obviously dropping deep, and then you have Rashford who can, run in behind. Amad Diallo, inside forward of dreams. You feel me? Then the midfield, like I said, is balanced. The back line is the back line. I think our back line is fine for the most part. Like the back line is really the least of our issues, in my opinion. The least of our issues. You feel me? So I'm not too stressed about that. Martinez proven to be a little of a nutcase. Yeah, and I mean, he was a nutcase in his first season, but he was just playing well. So it was okay. Like, I don't mind. Listen, Vidic was a nutcase, but he always played well, so it didn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind you being a nutcase if you're playing well. Martinez is just a bit worrying to me. Just a bit. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying, like, he just got that moment to just you can't trust him all the way sometimes. But yeah, I just think we should just go with this personally. I definitely think this is our best lineup. We need to field a strong lineup. We need to field a strong lineup right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, we need to dominate the Europa League. Like, we need to treat the Europa League like it's the Premier League this season, because we're not winning the Premier League. You know what I mean? So play a strong team, get out of there with 3 points, move on to the next game, do the same thing. If you need to rotate, seriously, if you need to rotate for this competition, I'd do it. I want to win this competition. I know we were, quote unquote, dropping expectations. I get it. I know the team we are. I know the team we are. So yeah, look, I just think if we had a new manager, I think this team would slap. I agree. Temi drop Manu for Cass. Boy needs rest. Serious rest, man. I hear it. I hear it for sure. I hear it for sure. I see why you're saying that, Stretford Gamer. I see why you're saying that. But we need to field a strong lineup. Let's play Casemiro. Let's play Casemiro versus Spurs. I don't care. Like, we're not doing anything in the league, man. We're not doing anything in the league. Look how we've performed in the league so far. And people are like, "Oh, we're getting better." We're the same. Like, we're the same. Like, honestly, yeah, we played a good 55, 60 minutes of football, and then we tanked again. Like, I'm not saying you need to put up 90 minutes of just domination, but like, we just can't win. We can't win consistently in the league. So let's lock in on the Europa League. I think we can win if we play the right lineups. I think we can play consistently in the Europa League and win games and do well. I really do. Like, I really, really do. We're definitely not the same. That's disingenuous. Listen, yeah, are we not 8th? Maybe. Right now we're in 11th place. Like, I want you to Regista Kev, we are in 11th place. I know it's 5 games in, but we faced Crystal Palace, Southampton, Brighton, and Fulham. Like, and Liverpool. And we're in 11th. Like, what happens when we play better teams? Like, what happens when we play better teams? Ask yourself that question. Yeah, we played a bit better. We played a bit better versus Crystal Palace, but that's Crystal Palace. They haven't won a game yet. They haven't won a game in the league. Like, what should I take from this? You know what I'm saying? Imagine being in a job for 3 years and not knowing how to run this team. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I hear what you're saying, Regista Kev. Yeah, we played a bit better stuff. We're not like, we actually have been embarrassed by Liverpool this season, but like, I just don't see us. I still see the same issues, but just maybe we're playing slightly. We have more technical players. So obviously we're going to look better just because we have more technical players, but the system itself, nah. I mean, we don't concede as many chances as we did. We are creating far more chances this season than last year. I mean, I hear that, but we still have gotten slapped up in against a real team, a real proper team. Like, again, we faced a couple relegation fodder teams, a couple mid-table teams, and a good team in Liverpool. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. What happens when we play against Arsenal or City, or we'll even see against Spurs this weekend, like teams that have firepower, like legit firepower. Who knows? I take Rude managing this team till they find a new manager. I would too. But what do y'all think about this lineup? Regista, or was it Stretford Gamer was like drop Manu for Cass? I wouldn't even mind that. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be opposed. Would not be opposed to this one iota. Would not be opposed to this one iota. Would not be opposed to this either. Would not be opposed to this either. Like, Uncle Johnny coming in. You know what I mean? I would not be opposed to this. I would not mind one bit. I think that was a mistake, though, because that Liverpool game we resorted to back to default. That game was just stupid to just sit back. We didn't just sit back. We tried to play. We couldn't play. Like, I don't think they were trying to sit back. We couldn't get the ball off them. There's a difference between like trying to be defensive. We weren't trying to be defensive. Like, we weren't. I'd want to see how we play our next big game. What about Maguire? Listen, Maguire, Delict, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maguire's been actually quite fine. I have no issues. I'm not even. He's a squad player, which is what I always wanted him to be. He's a squad player. So I have nothing negative to say about Harry Maguire. Yeah, he can play. Why not? I think Xerxes is better for this team than Rasmus. Oh, 100%. He's a better player. He's a better player. And that's no shade to Rasmus. Xerxes just way more technically gifted. It's not even close. Like, it's not even close, man. Like, honestly, we should have signed Xerxes last season. We should have signed John Xerxes last season. Honestly. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting to see what the lineup ends up being. I think he's gonna play a strong team, actually. I do. I think he wants to win this Europa League just as bad as I do. So I see him fielding a strong team. Maybe Hoyland starts. Maybe Hoyland starts. I don't think he will, though. I think Ugarte definitely starts. I think the back four is pretty much not going to change. I'm just obviously messing around with different combinations here, but I don't see it changing too much. Honestly, I think we can start strong and use our 5 players and subs if we can go up and get a comfy league. Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Honestly, I don't know how good FC Twente are. I don't know if are they like a bottom relegation Premier League stroke championship team? Are they a low mid-table level Premier League team? Like, who knows? Bruno's starting. Yeah, Bruno's definitely going to start. So maybe Ericsson or Casemiro, one of the two just doesn't. I don't know. I think that one of those two will be sacrificed, but we shall see. We shall see. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. This is going to be an interesting one. I won't be doing a match reaction today. I'll be probably doing one tomorrow morning just because of my schedule. I'll be live with TJ Warren TV though. Oh, actually, I might do a match reaction late, like super late night. Yeah, I might do a match reaction like super late night. That actually might make more sense for me. But yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Bruno has to be dropped. He doesn't help his team go forward and attack. Yeah, no, he doesn't. I just think he's a net negative to the team. I really do. He's a net negative to the team. I've been saying that I don't want to talk about that right now, honestly. Like that's the last thing I want to talk about is Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I'll probably do a late night stream. I just thought about that. Like, I think that makes more sense than doing a stream tomorrow. So after I do my stuff with TJ Warren TV, then I'll probably do a live stream myself and just recap the game. But everybody make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, stay locked in as always. Appreciate everyone who hopped in. Apologies again for being a bit late on the match preview, but we will be making content. We're making content every day. I made some content yesterday. Hope you guys eventually lean into the NFL content at some point. Or I guess, just bring a different fan base or, a group of fans into the mix here. NBA content is coming soon. All the fun stuff is coming soon, man. So make sure to just tap in with your boy. I'm trying to do also working on getting the pre-recorded stuff back in the fold. So be on the lookout for all of that, man. Be on the lookout for all of that. Hit the like button, people. Hit the subscribe button, and we will talk real soon. Deuces, people.